You're listening to the Stellar Life Project podcast. My name is Deborah Stellingwerff. I'm obsessed with systems and strategies to help you create a sustainable lifestyle and still enjoy optimal success on your terms in your career or business. The Stellar Life Project is about how we can make a difference in the world, first for ourselves and then for others. I've had successful careers in education and business before my hyperachiever, perfectionist tendencies led me to such extreme burnout that I woke up to find both my health and my marriage in crisis. On my journey to find a better way, I created the Stellar Life Project, which led me to create a coaching business that supports others on their path to establishing a sustainable lifestyle, doing the work they love, and generating the income they want. In this podcast, I share from my experience as business owner and coach, and I host conversations with inspiring leaders and business owners to give you the tried and true strategies to help you expand and create your own stellar life. Hello and welcome to the Stellar Life Project podcast. The Stellar Life Project began as a very personal project when I found myself wanting to lay on the floor literally all the time. The only time I felt any sense of relief was when I was laying on my yoga mat in corpse pose. When I lifted my head one day to look around, I discovered my health and my marriage in crisis. I was in full-on burnout mode. Not for the first time, but this time was definitely the worst I'd ever experienced. You see, most of my life, I was so driven by somebody else's version of success that I poured all of my energy and all of my focus into my work, even when I was doing work that wasn't lighting up my soul or energizing me. In the process of recovering from burnout and redefining success for myself, I created the Stellar Life Project, and I outlined the 5 pillars of a stellar life. Pillar 1, work. Meaningful work, inspiring work, work in and from our zone of genius is the way we live a stellar life in this zone. When you're letting your genius fully shine in your work, you will be energized and you will have an exponential impact on those you love and those you serve without sacrificing balance or results. Pillar number 2, play. Those of us who've been driven to prove ourselves based on an external definition of success haven't usually spent much time playing. Dedicating time and space to creativity and play enriches our lives by reminding us how to have fun and how powerfully creative we actually are and how we can design our own lives with this creativity. Pillar 3, health and wellness. Health and wellness can often take a back seat when we are so driven to succeed. We have a worldwide stress epidemic because we've become so good at overriding our body's warning signals that we are burning out. A stellar life is grounded in listening to the wisdom of our bodies and strengthening our personal leadership skills to create supportive and sustainable habits of health and wellness. Pillar number 4, relationships. We are wired for connection. And when we're driven by a relentless need to achieve, we often don't give our relationships the attention they require to really thrive. And the reality is, we disconnect even more from ourselves when we don't nurture the significant relationships in our lives, both personal and professional. Pillar 5, money. Money is a hot topic because we have a lot of shame associated with how much or how little we're making and how we're managing what we do have. We often tie our self-worth to our net worth. In the Stellar Life Project, we clean up our money mindset and we become masters of managing our finances. On the Stellar Life Project podcast, We talk about all of these topics. I hold nothing back from my own experiences or the tools I share with my clients. And you'll hear from inspiring guests who are making an impact in the world while living a sustainable lifestyle and experiencing optimal success on their terms. If you're ready to launch your own stellar life project, then I'm here to help you do just that. All you have to do to get started is subscribe, click the button below, and subscribe to the Stellar Life Project podcast anywhere you listen to podcasts. And join me each week as I interview guests who will inspire you with their stories of what's possible. And I share tools and strategies to support you in creating habits of a stellar life. Thanks for listening. Together, we can change the world one stellar life at a time. Let's start with yours.